Mook is for the children.
What are you gonna do with that blood? I'm gonna take a fucking hit.
Been live. Oh, got this nice new interface that nobody's gonna look at.
Show us your face.
It's inside my face, my interface.
Inner. Yeah.
Oh man.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it's been a
Welcome to the Duke Mook podcast.
welcome everybody. Instead of just talking, welcome. It's like we tried starting doing that one time or something, but it kind of just,
Didn't fizzled out. Fizzled out.
It's like some
I
flat
was watching
cola.
I was watching the cola. Well, one thing that outraged me this week. I was watching the news.
Yeah.
And the fraud with the money that was supposed to go to build the wall.
Oh. Yes.
That was funny as fuck. Well, it's like the one of the biggest reasons why people voted for him,
Right.
And now he's trying to cut ties because people are just stealing money from people that support him.
Yep.
That's got to be rough.
I mean,
That's got to be rough. It actually made me mad though because they make it. They use that veteran. He lost 3 limbs, and he was saying how every single dollar will go to the wall, and then he used over $200,000 to just buy shit.
What? See, I didn't even look into it. Who was
So,
the person you're referencing? Because it's not Steve
I'll tell
Manning.
you. No, it's not. It's Brian Kolfage, or Kolfage. He lost both legs and his right arm in 2004 in a rocket attack in Iraq. He earned a Purple Heart and became known for one of the most severely injured U.S. service members to survive the war.
Jesus, that's such a pickle, bro.
Yeah, and then he just stole a bunch of money, and his wife is a Instagram influencer, and they used it to just buy plastic surgery, vehicles, boats, or whatever. I don't know. I know there's a Range Rover. They just seized a Range Rover that they owned, and a yacht.
Wow. Now, this is the biggest pickle about this whole situation, and this is also why people will get fucking mad, is because they'll see somebody like this who's a fucking disabled veteran get arrested
Right.
for something like this, and cops not get arrested for murder. Or
Awesome.
we have a disabled vet stealing millions of dollars and going to jail, and then there's bankers stealing millions of dollars and not going to jail.
Yeah.
Like you look at Wells Fargo. They literally were telling their employees to open up multiple savings accounts under their limit on people with a certain amount of money that they didn't think would detect it. So they would always be catching fees, literally stealing millions from people. None of them went
Right.
to jail.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this guy's fucked and he should be going to jail for it. But I could see where
Should the other people?
Yep.
That's like, what? How is it?
Yeah. This is how you
Yeah.
cause civil discourse, bro. This is how you cause a country where people are freaking the fuck out, It's like, start with not putting people in jail who should, but then also putting in jail people that should as well. So you create this guy made it in and this guy didn't.
Right. Right.
You either
It
got to
doesn't
be
even come
poor,
down to, right? Like how do you
not as poor, or it changes so much, because usually it's just if you're rich, You know, if you're a vet, maybe you'll slide through. If you're poor, you'll definitely won't slide through. But
Yeah.
man, yeah,
Nope.
this guy,
Nope.
yeesh, it's all strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a strangely photoshopped picture that I got right here.
I just saw a Twitter quote.
Oh,
It says, I made a promise I would never take a penny. 100% means 100%, right? And then he just stole a shitload of money
yeesh.
from people that are trying to support a cause. Which, I mean, isn't new, you know?
Yep. That's been a big thing where it's like
Because he's not that smart, so...
the problem with a lot of charities and things is the duality of that, where people see corporations taken off the top, and then people getting rich that are the tops of those. Where they're like,
Yeah.
wait a second, it's a nonprofit. We understand in the idea of a nonprofit that people need to get paid for their services. It's not like
Right.
the nonprofit, 100% of it will always go directly to a fund. No, because there's people there volunteering. And they're volunteering.
It costs money. There's no...
Right. Let's say you're straight up just not going to pay your volunteers, okay?
Right.
You have to get your volunteers to places, you know what I mean? You have to
Right,
have
exactly.
things that your
Yeah.
volunteers are using to help other people. Generally
Right.
food, tables, fucking
Yeah.
spoons and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Fucking medical equipment. Like, you need some kind of funds, and that's where it comes from, understandably. You're helping
Yeah.
them help other people. You're not helping
Right.
them just help themselves. And a lot of people, they just go, fuck all. I don't donate to anybody. I only give to people that I like, because fuck all that. And it's like, that's not the world I want to live in. So I'm not going to not donate to any fucking charity in the world because they might be bad. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Do you also not do anything in life because there might be a heaven or hell? You just stay in your fucking bedroom and you're just like, I can't do anything because if I get judged, then...
Afraid of consequences.
Exactly.
In general. Just yeah.
do you
Well,
want to
some
live in
people
the
are like
world
that
you
too.
want, or do you want to live in the world that people are going to give you, you know?
What is that? What is that? What is that word?
There it is.
When people are afraid of everything.
Like a hypochondriac?
No.
Like a worry wart? Scaredy cat? A baby-backed bitch?
Well, I guess I don't know. That's not what I'm seeing. Isn't what I was thinking of.
But
Omniphobia.
it sucks because for me it's always drilled into the minds of the middle-aged people here in America that
Yeah.
the lesser of two evils is okay.
Agoraphobia.
Yes, there it is. Agoraphobic, yeah, the people that can't even leave their fucking houses, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what if I stepped outside my front door and somebody robbed me? Or what if I was on the sidewalk in a car, shot up on the
Like,
curb and...
And it is possible.
Yes,
You
guess what?
You're right. You're right. But
Yeah, there's two things you got to do. You got to, A, not worry about things you can't change. So,
Yeah.
you know, just learn to be a little attentive. And then
sometimes
hopefully
you're
you
gonna
won't get
fall
hit
down
by
the
a
stairs.
fucking car.
Right.
And then B, you got to pick your fucking battles, bro. Like you got to be in control of your brain and your rationality at some point. You got to go, okay, what is common sense to me? Is it common sense that I'm just going to walk down the street and get fucking murdered? Generally
Right,
not.
right. Yeah.
But if, let's say, you're a young black man in the fucking inner city, there's a large statistic that you could. But, you know,
Possibly you.
I don't think that's the big agoraphobic community, believe it or not, you know?
Yeah, I wonder.
Because
Yeah.
the sad reality is that they've been told that stuff as a kid, generally by their parents, to go, hey, when you go out, people are going to profile you, so keep your hands at your pockets, so make sure not to make too much unnecessary eye contact, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
sadly they've been taught that stuff, so a lot of people like that go, okay, I can't be afraid to go out because this shit's gonna happen. I just need to be aware of it.
Yeah. Right. Hopefully they can pull something positive out of it.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like those are a lot of people like that struggle hard in the COVID times because they're experiencing new things, and then those things get compounded because they don't know how to process it right, so they just go fucking run, don't fight, just flight. But you gotta
much. They're overboard.
Right.
Overboard.
So like, not only could I die, but it'll be COVID. They get beat me up while coughing in my face, and then calling me a racist. So I ain't going outside.
Nope. Nope.
But I feel like a lot of that in the middle-aged community is the whole accepting of lesser two evils, where if you look at like the DNC right now and the whole committee, the whole thing they're doing, basically everyone's saying you gotta vote for Biden because he's not Trump.
Yeah. Right.
That is literally like the definition of lesser of two evils. Like, you're not
Yeah.
even giving yourself a reason to vote. That's not, I'm not the other guy.
Right. Right.
So you know the other guy's really bad, but I'm just not him. That's
Not him.
why you should vote for me.
Right.
Me, just not him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, I understand voting for Joe Biden for that reason. But what I don't understand is fighting for Joe Biden for that reason. You should be like, it's sad that I have to vote for two people that have been accused of fucking sexual assault.
Yeah,
I want none.
exactly.
I want to vote
Right.
for somebody that's never been accused of that. You know,
Right.
it sucks that they're raising the corporate tax in the Joe Biden's policy to 28 from 21 in the Donald Trump era. That's literally, it was 35 under Barack Obama. So if Barack Obama didn't hit my standards, Joe Biden is really not going to hit my fucking standards when it's literally 2 steps behind Barack Obama, which we were already in a failing fucking economy, and it's only been just sliding back even worse.
Yeah.
So if it was bad then and it's only been getting worse, why would the better of the two options not even be as good as when it was getting bad? What? It's like, oh, remember it was really bad when everybody only had one banana? Everyone's got to share half a banana, but that other guy only wanted to give you a quarter of a banana. What? We need more than one fucking banana to fucking live, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody putting in like layman's terms though to see how just rudimentarily fucking ignorant the situation is. Like it's fucking, if you told that to kindergartners and you said, okay, so you know how we all have 10 crayons in our pack for a whole year, next year you're only gonna get 5 crayons instead of 10. Now you guys can vote for the next guy. You'll keep having 10, or you can get 15. Or you can get, what's it called? You'll have 5, or you'll get 7.
7. Yeah.
Right. And the kids will be like, wait a second. Why can't we have the 10? We had the 10. Can we get that back? They would literally just ask the question. And just asking that question is what we're lacking on fucking mainstream TV.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, but did you see Trump? How come we can't talk about the other one then? I what I liked about Barack Obama when he ran originally was he just talked about his fucking policies. He talked about what he was going to do. It didn't end up happening. He said he was going to have Medicare for all, and that literally
It did not happen.
did not happen. Not even close.
Yeah.
That's what he ran on, and then instantly became president. He's like, he never said the words again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, at least you got to fake it. At least you got to, like, run on a more progressive platform than you're even going to do. Like,
Yeah.
throw the people a bone, bro. Doing nothing. Like, they're not even trying. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you said, I feel like that's what it's about. They're just saying it's not Trump.
Yeah. And if that's what it's about, then they're doing it right, man. You know?
Yeah.
They're playing their game right, but that game is not what's going to get to where they want in the long run.
Right.
Because they're either going to get 8 years of Trump or they're going to get something way worse due to the consequences.
Of that being the platform.
Right. Because now...
Oh, wait, what's the plan?
Right.
We're not him.
Yep. So the only thing we have is that if Joe Biden fails, but he wins presidency, he's not going to get an 8-year term because he's too fucking old. There's no way.
Right.
The chances of Bernie was this. We want Bernie in last cycle for 8 years.
Right.
We wanted him in this
Before
cycle.
he dies.
Exactly. We wanted him in this cycle for 4 years. Because nobody in their conscious mind said, okay, guess what? We're going to have Bernie in 2020 for 4 years and then another 4 years after that. No. The plan is never that.
94. So he's
Yeah.
like 94.
Everything is even
I don't know
for...
how old he is.
He's about 132, I think. His 133rd birthday's next month. So
Okay.
you never expect him to right. That'd be like the beginning of his 5th year, he'd be fucking 137. That's ridiculous. So when it comes down to that, this was the hope. You get Bernie in for 4 years. The left, the right, they're all against him. The only thing he can do indiscriminately would be executive orders. He could have an executive order mandating healthcare as a human right, saying that that comes out of only the taxes of corporations that make more than $10 million. So it could literally just be straight up free from the pockets of the billionaires.
Yeah.
You could then do an executive order to make reschedule cannabis as a non-class 3 narcotic down to a non-classified or a class 1 to be classified at the choices of the states. And then from there, literally the good that those two things would do in those 4 years, that's all you want. That's the dream of Bernie. The dream of Bernie is that he has such a progressive platform that if he just does those two bare minimums, the repercussions of it for America would be so massively good that that's it. Bernie did his job. We want 4 years just to do that, where that policy is going to show the American people over the 4 years the change that we can have to then get a second Democratic president in that's not Bernie, but pushing for those ideals as well. And then you start the hopeful cycle of maybe 2-1 Dem to Republicans, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of a fucking flip-flop back and forth of like 8 years, 8 years, 8 years, 8 years of just bullshit of people
Extreme
just...
back and forth.
Yep. Where the Democrats stop fighting hard and because they know that if they lose, they're still getting paid by the fucking Republicans because the Republicans are making the rich richer. And a lot of the fucking Democrats are already rich.
Yeah.
So they're like, it ain't the worst times.
Yeah.
And then when the Dems come in, they get scared when they start talking about tax cuts, but then they get a little empathetic when they start talking about healthcare and the fact that we got homeless vets like crazy dying on the streets.
Yeah.
So I hate that back and forth. It's so unnecessary. Why don't we keep things that are good and literally have what they call a litmus test for fucking the country. If you have a standard that if you're trying to become the president, your goal is to help the country. And you have to prove it. You can't just say...
Nice.
Imagine.
Fucking nice. Yeah.
They demonize the progressive left of having litmus tests for their own candidates, saying like, hey, you actually have to have policies we agree with. Hey, you actually have to have policies that help the American people. And then they shit all over them. Oh, you think that we need, and they call it a purity test. You think we need a purity test for these candidates? No, a litmus test. We need a fucking
Purity
standard.
test.
We need a goddamn minimum, so that the minimum isn't just in a fucking porta potty.
Horse
You know what
shit.
I mean?
Yeah.
At fucking Woodstock.
Yeah, exactly.
What you gonna do though, man? You just gotta keep talking
Yeah.
about it and keep pressuring.
Purity
And
test.
yep.
Fucking
How
silly.
like I love my mom, but she was talking to me about Joe Biden, how you gotta vote for him, you know. And her defense was that her whole entire life, she's never had a male boss who didn't sexually assault her. She said that
Wow.
literally her whole
Wow.
entire life, she's had somebody sexually assault her, so she can't, like, she sees Trump as the worst. But that's where I hit her with that. I wish that neither of them have been accused of that stuff.
Right.
Because it's sad
Right.
that was her reasoning against Donald Trump, yet there's like 3 or 4 different accusations against Joe Biden of people that are there that have also collaborated that story to other people in the times of it happening. So it's not just 10 years later, I'm going to say something and it's never been tracked. So,
Right.
bro,
Right.
come on.
Right.
Like, I love my mom to
out of
death,
the
but when
woodworks.
she said that, it broke my heart in a way, because it's like you're highlighting the lesser two evils in the fact that you're going, these are both sexual assaulting fucking just monsters,
Yeah.
yet
So how do you
this one offends me when I look at him, because he says that, you know, he straight up said that you can walk up to people and do it, and this one didn't say that you can do that. This one
He
says
just
that we
does
need
it.
to respect people, and this one says there's good on both sides. So just off of their words, one repulses her instantly and the other one doesn't.
Right.
And I mean, that's just like, there's a lot of things that if you look at it, like look at a goddamn newborn baby. A lot of times, very fucking repulsive. Very repulsive. So, but you got to look at it a little bit more to see
gotta
what's
look at
going
it.
on, you know? Okay, there's some good in there. But a lot of times, you could look at a delicious cheeseburger and you're like, oh shit. And it's full of fucking just bullshit. And it could be
Yeah,
a
it's
year old and it's McDonald's and it looks like it's not. And you take a bite
Right.
and you fucking explode. So you can't like it seems like such a rudimentary thing that I've been told as a kid, like, don't judge a book by its cover, but like, come on, you can't just
You can't even.
come on. That'd be like if I was a fan of Barack Obama, just going like, he's never done anything wrong. Just like if I was I am a fan of Bernie Sanders. If I said Bernie Sanders has never done anything wrong, bitch, no. He
Doesn't apply to
acted-
anyone.
Yeah, come on. I've never done anything wrong.
Right.
I've never done anything wrong. That was me putting my head off camera, not showing TYT.
Oh, I thought you were doing the second half there. TYT.
No.
I was like, oh.
I was trying to be a bad broadcaster, and I realized I was being even worse of a broadcaster. So, but it just really fucking, it grinds my gears up, bro, real hard. Because you just gotta look a little bit more into it and not be afraid to go, I don't like either of these, but that's okay. You know, you can't be afraid to look at something that you don't like, and
I don't like either of them.
and just be okay with it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, unless there's some turnaround for Bernie, I'm probably not gonna write him in. I will probably vote for Joe Biden, but I'm not gonna fucking stop talking about how
Why I
we
don't
actually
like
need
him.
fucking policy. Exactly. Why I don't fucking like him.
Yeah.
It's
Why
this-
he's just not the best.
Yeah. The
It's not like
shit.
he's a great choice. It's just
Have you heard anything about the Ocasio-Cortez situation with the DNC?
no.
No. So she did her job. That's the convention. At the convention, you're supposed to elect people. And during the convention, you're not just supposed to unanimously have one person like Joe Biden. You are supposed to elect multiple people. Then they vote, and then one person takes the place. Blah, blah, blah. Well, she is not only the most progressive person in the House, but a woman of color who's outspoken. And
Very, yeah.
so she nominates Bernie as she's supposed to. And they're freaking out over two things. First off, the first freak out is, oh, look at her. She's voting Bernie. She's doing a wild card. This is bullshit. Look at this. You know, she just all these Bernie bros, they can't ever do anything right. So they're attacking her on her fucking job that she's doing for their fucking club. So this is
Yeah.
their club, and she's doing one of their stupid tasks, and then they literally attack her on fucking MSN, BC, CNN. It's like, these aren't even Fox News. This is the Democratic side, and you guys are attacking her for doing
Yeah.
policy in your fucking party. She's not
Yeah.
she's not just pulling out something out her fucking ass, bro. She was doing
Right,
what
right.
she was supposed to do. They knew that she was doing it.
Yeah.
Yet people freak out. Now, obviously, you can't freak out over something that you're supposed to do and not get laughed at. So they changed what they're angry about her at, and now they're angry that she didn't mention Joe Biden's name at all. Every single person the whole entire night was talking about Joe Biden, and she didn't even say his name. Are you fucking kidding me? These are adults. These are adults crying over nothing.
Yeah.
She's talking about fucking policy. She's talking about policy, and they're like, you didn't even say his name.
And so
These are the same people
So
that won't
fucking
say
stupid.
Breonna Taylor. These are the same people that won't say
Right.
fucking George Floyd. These are the same
Yeah.
people that won't say any of the fucking people that got murdered in cold blood, yet they'll freak out over her not saying Joe Biden. Fucking grow up, man. It's just
so
sickening.
fucking stupid.
It's adults that never question themselves, and literally they are their 13-year-old self as an adult. Because if you would call them
Yeah.
out, they'd go,
100%.
well, blah, 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 blah. And they're not going to be introspective. They're not going to be able to go, ooh, let me look at myself and go, why am I upset at this person for doing their job? Why am I getting emotional over this? There's probably something going on here. Why am I getting triggered by emotions? Come on,
Is that
dude.
you just did your Ben Shapiro voice when you did that.
Tell me why. The people on the left are the ones getting so triggered, yet they're the ones telling me that I shouldn't talk about my wife as being a doctor. I don't know, it's silly shit. It gets me so upset, but like my mom told me, oh, don't let them break you. Don't let them break you. She always tells me that shit. Like me getting upset and talking about policy is me breaking, but I'm like, I
That's
said to
not
her,
breaking. That's not.
I'm upset. I'm
That's
always
it, yeah.
anxious, and it makes me
Got something
sad.
to say.
But
yeah.
right, them breaking me would me going, Biden's awesome, and I agree with his policies. That's me breaking, dog.
We have the audio.
Send it. I'm gonna be on the next Joe Biden fucking commercial. If I see this shit on TV, I'm gonna be really upset. Wait a second. Fuck, cunt, fuck, cunt, fuck, cunt, fuck, cunt, fuck, cunt.
There you go.
Throw in a little buffer to make sure I don't get on air.
That's fucking great.
But yeah, that's me breaking, dude. Me breaking is going, oh yeah, I like this guy and I think he's a good choice. Period. And just ending it there without giving reasons. That's me breaking. Because I loved Barack Obama for a lot of reasons until I had reasons not to love him. It's as simple as that, man.
Exactly.
You know, I thought Bernie was flawless until I saw his performance on stage, and I go, oh, Bernie's biggest flaw is he's going to be him to the fucking death of him. He's the hill that Bernie's going to die on is that he is Bernie fucking Sanders. He's not going to throw punches. He's not going to go out there and say you're a fucking liar. He's not going to play a dirty game. And sadly, we expected that from him. I know that I did, even though it wasn't in his fucking character, you know?
He's steamrolled, non-steamrolling.
Yeah, he steamrolled himself with being himself and sticking to policy and not knowing that you got to play a dirty game if a dirty game's being played.
Right.
You just got to make sure to not drag yourself down while playing that game. You can still do it, you know? But he was just him to his core, and that's why I don't like Bernie to that extent, you know? I love the guy. I think I agree with him more than any other politician on the policy, but he's not the fucking Martin Luther King that we needed.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Because he can lay out speeches, but his speeches to the common man are boring as fuck because they're not listening to it like I'm listening to it. I listen to it and I go, oh my gosh, are you hearing it? It's a politician talking about policy. But a lot of people are like, oh, fucking just get over it. Where's the fun stuff?
Tell me things I want to hear.
Right.
Make it exciting.
And sadly,
Make it
like
huge.
what they need to hear and what they want to hear are not the same.
Right. Right.
But that is what it is, man. That's why I keep talking, and that's why like I said, if me getting broken is me not talking, because you know, I might not have changed a lot of minds in my life, but already I know that I've talked to a lot of people about things that they have never had a conversation about.
Right.
And that alone, that's all you can do sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Give the people the tools.
Yep. Just go, wait.
Can't make up minds for people.
Right. Yeah. Why would you think that way? You know?
Yeah.
Is that the world you want to live in?
It's not what people do either. They just argue
Yeah.
what they think they know, usually. And then they just disagree with people and reinforce their own opinions.
And not only that, they argue based off of the world they live in, not off of the world they want to live in. So they base their talking points off of how the world is now if you plugged in the situations into it, not based off of a world you want to live in, and then how do you get to it. So people get caught up on really basic things like healthcare. They go, what do you mean if we implemented healthcare tomorrow, all the people who work at these companies would fucking lose their jobs, and it would be they wouldn't be able to get paid for all this stuff because who's going to pay them? It doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't get thrown on the people overnight. You got to think of it the opposite way. Just like I think an easier example to explain would be the minimum wage, where people go, me as a small business owner would not be able to pay my employees if the minimum wage got raised. That's almost always the first argument when it comes to raising minimum wage that I hear.
Yep. Yep.
Why are you thinking about it like that? Why would you think that the government isn't going to think about the situation? Why would you expect the government to push the burden on the little guys before the big guys? If they did it like that, I agree it would be stupid and it would cause a lot of problems. Why wouldn't you have a progressive raise in the minimum wage, forcing the corporations that make the most money to raise their minimum wage first and then trickling down to the smaller groups? Because what's going to happen is that all the people that work at the big companies are going to get paid. The companies that are big have the money to pay them. Now the people that get paid take that money and they use it in the economy. They go to
Right.
those small businesses. Those small businesses get more money. Over time, as they accumulate more money, they will not be as much of a burden as the
Right,
as
they
the
can
minimum wage
afford
gets
to-
raised.
They
So
can afford. Yeah.
if you never think about the future and plans to do it, it will always seem daunting. But if you break it down like that and go, wait a second, we have so many multi-million-dollar companies that could be paying way more right now to their people. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
History has never shown trickle-down economics to work. But they have shown trickle-up economics where you put money directly into the poorest people. Almost 100% of the time has worked. It has shown in almost every single situation to come out as being the only way to get out of it, to take the most disadvantaged, aka taking the zeros on your average and bringing those up to not a fucking zero. Because if you have 100,
Right.
100, a 50, and a zero, that zero is doing the most damage to all of those other numbers in that math equation. It's
Right.
so simple.
Raising the median.
But they just never think about that. They go right to, let's plug this complicated situation that has a lot that you need to do to make it go right into a system where you don't plan for any of that shit, and it just goes right off the bat to the and takes the hard blunt of it and puts it on people that can't afford it. Yeah, of course. In
Yep.
McDonald's, what we're gonna do tomorrow is make all the cheeseburgers $100, and we're gonna expect the corporation to continue to stay in business. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. That's how it sounds like when people say, yeah, let's raise the minimum wage to $20 tomorrow. That's what it sounds like to them. They're like, that makes no sense. You're fucking stupid. But, well, if you propose it like that, it does sound fucking stupid.
Keep the money moving.
Right. But that's what you got to do. You literally
Yeah,
have
I
to
just
keep
couldn't
the money
stop-
moving,
I
though.
couldn't stop thinking about Mac.
The funny thing is as much
How
as
does
they,
this work? I thought you knew. I blacked out that night. I don't-
as much as that episode, as much as they don't know how to handle that situation, ironically, they handled it right. But this is the situation,
Almost.
okay?
Almost.
You know the
Almost.
scenario that I explained where you raise the minimum wage for everybody first. They were that small business
Yeah.
where they're like, let's just supply without the need. I mean, the resources to supply it.
Right.
You can't do that, dude. That's the $100 cheeseburgers, bro. You can't do that shit. You're just gonna go into the ground because you don't have a fucking plan and it's not self-sustaining. The only thing that's self-sustaining, like in the situation we got, is that those millionaires are making those millions, bro. That
Right.
shit has never changed.
Yeah.
If anything, there's only been more since Barack Obama became president. So, like, come on. We got the funds, baby.
Yeah.
4 out of the 10 richest people in America, the fucking Waltons alone, that own the Walmart Corporation. So,
Yeah.
hey, that's a rich-ass family. Why don't we just
Yeah, it
start
is.
with taking Walmart and raising the minimum wage? Why doesn't Walmart have a implementation where they force every store to open double the amount of registers so that they have double the amount of employees working? And guess what? Half as much lines so that people aren't standing and possibly getting COVID in the stores as long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that people would appreciate their effort of opening more lines and doing it for the sake of the people, as well as having more people that they're paying. If Walmart's one of the richest corporations, how come there's never any fucking registers open?
I know, right?
How come it's only self-checkout? They're not starving. It's just them being selfish cunts. Purely.
Yeah.
Purely. They got workers if they want, because all they got to do is just give them a couple extra dollars, and you'll see the job applications double for every fucking dollar you add to their minimum wage, bro.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, I will work there now for that pay. It's easy.
I had to look it up because I was interested. Bill Gates is still up there. He's number 2.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
think you know who number 1 is.
Papa B. Daddy Bezos.
Yeah.
Daddy
Yeah.
Bezos paying the bills.
Yeah, he is.
Daddy,
Bezos
throw me
paying
a
the
check.
pesos.
Jeff Bezos. That's it, bro.
That's the maid.
That should have been my fucking, that should have been my Twitch name.
I'm stealing that.
Right?
I said it. It's mine. It's
Yeah,
mine.
it's yours. You got it.
Then Warren.
I thought about it though
Buffett,
while you were
Zuck.
thinking about it though. So it's
we
actually
thought about it.
it's fair trade. But
yeah.
who else we got on there? We got
So you got Jeff, Bill, Warren, Buffett.
oh yeah, Warren
3,
Buffett.
Zuckerberg 4.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm getting blasted. Yeah, allow ads. What's up?
What time you leaving?
I don't know why.
I'm going to Lowe's. I'll be back.
Okay, bye.
An hour.
It wants me to stop my ad blocker. Do you ever turn your ad blocker off for anything?
No, never.
No,
I just go to a
why
different
would I?
page. Say fuck
Exactly.
you.
It's like, oh, you don't want me to go on your site. All right.
Right, okay. It's 2020, man.
All right, I got it. Forbes 400. Yeah, just scroll down, click on that.
World billionaire list. This is the world billionaire list. This isn't just America.
Okay. Let's see that shit.
Yeesh.
That guy cleaning the table, he was number 1.
Okay, so U.S. we got 614 billionaires, bro.
Billionaires. No shit.
China 389, 99 in Russia. So this is the thing. It says 389 in China. I wonder how many low-key Chinese billionaires there are. Like that like aren't even on the books. You know what I mean? Because I know we got some off the book millionaires and maybe even some off the book billionaires here in America.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
But China is such an old country, where I imagine there's some real sneak rich ass people. I bet.
Yeah.
Like that old money, that fucking like
Yeah.
$100,000 money.
The dynasty money.
The pre-dynasty money. That's the money that got the gold on the fucking building, bro. That started the dynasty.
Exactly.
Let's see.
Oh,
here.
actually, number 3 is the Bernard Arnault family. They own some of the biggest brands, including Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, Dior, Sephora. Yeah. Then 4 is Buffett.
Okay, so yeah, Bernard Arnault, Larry Ellison. Oh, he's Oracle. Okay.
Co-founder of Oracle. Yeah.
Ortega. Wealthiest clothing retailers. Known for Zara fashion chain. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I don't know.
Yeah, we got
Almost everybody in the U.S.
Oh, bro, the Waltons have slipped. So I remember it was about 4 years ago when my last stats were pulled, and there was 4 of them on the top 10. Now we only got 3 of them in the top 10. So I imagine one of them probably like consolidated their money to another person or something, or they split their funds up. Some kind of weird shit, I bet. Because we got Jim Walton, Alice Walton, and Rob Walton. Jesus. Just between the three of them, that's $160 billion right there.
Man.
Imagine that shit. 160 bill. And their age altogether is fucking 210 years, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they're so old and they got so much money. 75, 70, 71. Like, what the hell? That's insane. I might move to Mexico. Carlos Slim. Mexico's richest man. Carlos Slim Hilu. Now, that Riff Raff song's making a lot more sense now. Okay, let's see. See these Chinese billionaires. Jack Ma.
Yeah.
Jack Ma. He's just got the roundest head in history.
He really does. He's got a small face.
He's
for
got
his
the
head, too.
such a tiny square face.
It looks like if they photoshopped it, it just shrunk his facial features down to like 90%.
Bro. You know, that reminds me of this. It reminds me of all these Charlie Kirk meme faces, bro. Where they basically they take his face. they shrink the shit out of it.
Why?
When I make pee-pee, I don't have to make poo-poo, but when I poo-poo, I must pee-pee.
Why did? Oh my god, that's horrifying. I think that one they blew his head up. That was reverse. Help head large.
So dumb, bro. So stupid. But Jack Ma, he definitely he looks way more normal now that I'm after looking at those images. It looks like he's got a. He looks
normal.
Yeah, he looks like a
normal.
regular guy now. He's all good. But he definitely has like the roundest head in history. I love it. It's like
Very round.
It's like a cantaloupe.
Very round.
Let's see. Number 2 in China is this gentleman called Ma Hutang.
That was good.
Tencent Holdings.
Also known as Pony Ma. I think it's his, his
That's
brother. They have the same last name.
That's his handle.
Yeah.
Catch
Wonder what
me
Ma
online
mean.
at Pony Ma. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Are you seeing
Wow.
this? Bro.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Those are the old school ads. I brought up like the 3rd episode.
It is, dude. It's exactly that.
Mini games.
Oh no, it
Mini-games.
updated. No, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Let me see. Right click. Copy image address. Right click. Paste and go. Look at this. So this, I literally just found this. Paid for by
So
Trump Make America Great Again Committee. Committee.
You know what? You know what the first thing I thought when I saw that?
Bear fight.
No, it was the fact that you're looking up
Billionaires.
Asian billionaires.
And
So,
this comes up.
and it's like a Mortal Kombat.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Look what they're wearing. That's
Wow, you're
fucked.
so right.
That's fucked.
And if you look at Biden's actually wearing Asian garb, and Trump is wearing American garb. He's just wearing that
Doesn't make
straight
any
up
sense.
black belt with
Right.
no sash, and then you have Biden here with the Asian button up front with the fucking sash like tied around his waist, bro.
Yeah.
It's clearly Asian, and this is clearly
doesn't
like
even-
Ryu, fucking Street
That's-
Fighter American.
Right. Though, how does that even fucking make sense that it would be on on that site or on that.
The hell? So
It
weird,
doesn't
bro.
make any fucking sense. What is that? What is it on?
That was it's on Forbes, bro.
It's on Forbes. Wow.
This was on Forbes.com. So that
What the
committee
fuck?
paid to get the ad on Forbes.
That's fucked.
Oh, of course, healthcare. Some kind of cross. Not even a blue cross, like a straight up Christian cross.
Right. They just made it a little bit longer.
A little bit longer. Like we like healthcare and God. Stretch it out.
Oh man.
Sheesh. Yeah, that was from Forbes, man. Weird. But I wonder what the richest person in India is. What company they own. Mukesh Ambani. Ambani. He sounds Italian.
I don't know what that was funny.
Hey, he's got Mukesh Ambani out here. The guy makes the best fucking, I don't know, man. I'm Italian.
He makes the best oil and gas.
I thought you were going to say he makes the best oil and bread.
Yeah.
Just dip that olive oil right in the sourdough. Mwah.
Wow.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah. I wasn't making a joke. I was making a joke, but it was off what that said.
Oh, goodness.
88 billion.
Look at this. He's rich because of his daddy. My daddy died in 2002 with me and my brother split up all his funds, and now I'm the richest man in India. That's crazy.
Man.
Where's my rich Indian father?
He's right there. He's in India.
Daddy!
Serving up some of the best gas and oil you ever had.
You know me, I love that gas, so.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nobody in Greenland, really?
Bro, the richest man in Russia is called Vladimir Putin. It's not Vladimir Putin, it's Vladimir Putin.
I'm not going to try to pronounce that name.
Bro, Vladimir Putin. I'm great friends with Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin and Vladimir Putin.
Just slowly transforming his name into...
You say it the same. He acquired a
it's
stake
controlled.
in a metal company. Of course, the richest guy in Russia is not oil or tech. It's fucking textiles. It's goddamn metal.
Yeah.
He co-founded a fucking bank using government contracts.
I don't know what that means.
Jesus Christ. So basically he talked to the government, convinced the government to give him contracts to co-found a bank.
Yeah.
So this man convinced the Russian government to give him money to start a bank. And they're like, yeah, that's a good idea. So I wonder what sketchy shit this motherfucker's
What kind of
into,
shady
bro.
shit are we getting into? What's the vague?
Sheesh. Right. And now he owns stakes in a pharmaceutical company and a ski resort. Sheesh.
He's still,
And he formerly owned an
number
insurance
11?
company, a media agency. He's 44 in the world and number 1 in Russia, bro.
Oh, I thought that was an 11. Oh, yeah, 44. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. That shit sounds so sketch, bro.
I gotta go soon though. So what else? Do you have any?
Nope, I'm clear.
Any bangers? Any bangers?
God, no bangers, bro.
No bangers.
No bangers in the tank. I'm coming in dry, baby.
Although, at the we had a casualty at the wedding.
Oh,
This kid fell so hard on the dance floor. So someone spilled water
right.
on the
Okay.
dance floor.
Yep. I
Did
remember.
I tell you about that?
Yeah, you told
Oh, we
me
didn't
about
talk
that.
about it on this though.
Right.
We didn't talk about it on the cast. I talked about it after. Yeah, so I went up and I like danced on the water because I was like, "Ooh, slick surface, here we go.
Right.
let's break it down. This is fun."
Getting back to high
so everybody
school.
was exactly. Everybody was aware apparently, but not everybody. So then I like did a circle, and then I turn around and someone was getting picked up. They were just on their knees, and they're getting picked up. And I could see in his face that he was in pain. I was like, oh, fuck. The next morning, he walks into the room, and his shoulder is just out here. It's just, yeah. Oh. It looks so... It was up like 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
That's what happens when you drink
So,
the milk at the wedding, bro. Popped
That
out the milk.
man. So he tore some tendons, and yeah, he's gonna have probably has to have surgery.
Dude, as I'm getting older, my dumb brain is just like connecting the dots more when people talk about pain. So like whenever anybody talks about things, like I just fucking start aching, bro. It's not even mental. Like people are like, oh, dude, my knee, and I'm just like, oh, fuck you, my knee hurts too now.
You piece of shit.
My brain just connects the dots now, dude. It's like, oh yeah, your shit hurts too, right? And I'm like, shh, fucking shut your fucking mouth.
So if you want to imagine it, right? You fall. This is what I'm imagining happens. That he fell face first, caught himself. But
yeah, that collarbone's weak as shit, man. A lot of skateboarders, literally in rollerbladers, they break their collarbones doing the same thing because they try to catch that fall so they don't smash their head, and it's fucking that shit folds in, bro.
Right.
And I broke my collarbone before. I've broken like knuckles, I've broken toe, but yeah, I've broken my collarbone, so I can fucking relate, and it is such a painful experience.
God damn.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything traumatic recently. I did actually help an old guy up who fell. I saw an old guy fall, and then I helped him up. Because he literally he was all right. Yeah. He was just like an old weak guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he dropped something, so then he fucking leaned over to get it.
Oh, God. Oh.
Exactly, bro.
He's like, if I lean far enough, I'll just catch it.
Oh, no. Oh. Hold on, I gotta tell a story, but I heard the wife's alarm. That's not a good sign.
All right.
Okay, no, she's up. She's okay.
Da-ding.
So he leans over, bro, and I just see him just fucking roll forward. But luckily, he was like not old enough to not know where he is, kind of guy. Yeah. So like when he was falling, he rolled.
Oh shit!
Exactly.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. As he fell over, he rolled, and he didn't like take a fall. You know what I mean? It was good. Like a tumble, if anything.
Yeah. That's smart. That's
exactly.
Smart. Tuck the shoulder in, go for the roll. The roll. Yeah, rather than trying to just slapping your face.
Right, because dude, this guy is only like 65. He wasn't old, you know what I mean? Yeah. He was just like his body was falling apart. He was one of those, you know, where like you know, you could tell he lived a hard life at some point. You know, maybe it was he was in the military or some shit. Maybe he did sports, you know, I don't know. Yeah. But like, you know, you could tell that that his body had seen some shit.
Well, good save.
Yeah, because I was like, hey, are you okay? You okay? You know, and he's like, I'm okay. You know, I shouldn't have leaned over. I knew, you know, I got a bad leg, and I was like, are you gonna be able to get up? It's fucking COVID. I ain't trying to touch nobody.
Right.
But you know, he's like, yeah, I got a bad leg. I should be able to get up. And then he's like trying to help himself up, and this bitch could not get up at all. Nah.
Yeah.
You know, so I just had to fucking put my arms underneath his armpits. You know,
Yeah.
just hold him and just go, okay, 1, 2, 3, lift him up.
Yeah.
This bitch was like fucking half a foot taller than me. You know,
Oh.
probably double my weight.
Damn.
But you know,
Damn.
he was weak, but he, you know, as much as I lifted, he was also, I could feel him trying. So I wasn't
Right,
doing all the
right.
weight.
You weren't dragging a doll up.
Exactly.
He wasn't like a lifeless.
Trying to stand a watermelon up on
picking
some
this-
fucking toothpicks.
Humpty Dumpty. Yeah.
Yeah. Once he was up, he was good, but it was just like, yeah, no, you don't lean
there.
over. Besides that, I haven't been through too much traumatic shit recently. Like I haven't seen anybody get fucked
That's
up,
good.
you know. Besides my wife,
Good.
she didn't really. It was like when she fell and twisted her ankle, it was the most casual thing in the world, you know. It was like she was like,
Oh
"Oops,
shit.
I'm really fucked up."
Oh.
Right, because she's really close to ground when she fell, so it was like it didn't seem like anything.
Yeah. She's like, I can't bend my leg anymore.
As much as I'm not looking forward to it, I like where's the exciting shit? When am I gonna see
Yeah.
somebody with their bone sticking out of their arm?
Just that. Yeah. Yeah. We thought he broke his collarbone like immediately.
Yeah,
Right.
Nah,
That
I'm
shit
good.
was like that was jetting out. That's
I'm
like
good. The bones in there just like fucking
like
floating around.
your skin is different now.
You've grown, my friend. You need to update your fucking driver's license because you are taller. They're gonna need to pan back on that camera.
Fuck, man. Oh, and yeah, we have we might have it on tape. Because there was a videographer on the dance. There was a camera set up for the dance floor, so we
Bro.
might have it on tape.
If
We'll have
if
to
you
wait. We gotta wait.
and if you have it on tape, I can even like try to process it to blur out the faces,
Yeah.
so we
yeah.
could show it if you don't get any clearance. But
Yeah.
I want to see this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Now I'm kind of.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
That wraps it up for me. I gotta go.
I was about to say something I don't want to say.
You can say it real quick.
Okay, I'll
Just
say
it
it.
out.
I was gonna say now I kind of want to show Colin's death video on tape. Very
Oh
end.
God. I don't know.
That's why I didn't want to say it because it's untasteful
That's why I didn't want to say it.
and it makes me laugh. But I know that
Maybe.
the reason why it makes me laugh is because I don't want to watch it on the webcam because that wouldn't be funny. The funny thing is talking about something that I'm not gonna do.
Yeah. That is funny.
That's why I wanted to say it. I wanted to say it because it made me laugh because I wasn't gonna do it.
Right.
And I was like, I shouldn't even say that because I gotta. It made me laugh. Gotta
All
say
right.
it.
All right. Peace.
Oh.